scoring a hat trick and then the fourth called the Hall. How do you feel on the group's performance, and then on a personal level, how do you feel tonight?
Yeah, it's a huge win for the team. Coming on the road against the first place team, it was a huge game, and we wanted to win. We wanted to get ourselves in that first place spot. So for the team, it's a massive win, and we're very proud of that. And the adversity and everything this group's gone through, and then to be able to come on the road like this and battle from for each minute and ultimately get the win it's so important for the group, and we can't wait to go into Dallas now. And of course for me it's a big moment in my career, and I'll never stop pushing, and now I'm looking forward to Dallas and going to continue to chase goals and chase results and help this team any way I can.
We go to Alejandro from San Diego Football.
Hi Milan, amazing performance. It's your first hat trick since May of 2022 against Tulsa. So what does it mean to just come in and score 4 goals in your MLS debut?
Yeah, it's of course a great feeling. I hold myself to a very high standard. I've always said this, and it's something that I expect of myself, and I have no problem saying that. I think I play with great players. I play with someone like Anas, who it's for me a dream to play with someone like this and to be able to move off of someone like that, and guys like Oni and Yepe and this whole team, the way we play, it makes it a dream for a striker like me. So yeah, of course it's a great performance for me, but it's ultimately my teammates that I have to give a lot of credit to, and the help they do. They give me on the pitch, so I can't thank them enough.
And in this momentum, you're 9 in the season now, you get your first start. What's next for you? What is the goal? I mean, the World Cup is just around the corner. Is your hope to get a call up to the national team as well?
Of course, it's always in your head for a player. The World Cup is coming soon, and I would love to represent my country. I love America, and it's something that I've always dreamt of doing. I've always watched games, and it's always been a huge dream of mine, and something always in the back of my head. So, but for now, it's on to Dallas and keeping my focus very short term, and trying to do the best for the team, and get us a win in Dallas.
And tell us a little bit about your relationship now with Anders Dreyer, right? He gave you 3 assists tonight. What can you tell us about his performance as well that reflected very well in your performance too?
Yeah, I mean, he's a top player. Like, you can just see the quality he has, and for me it's not only the quality he has, but how unselfish he is, and the way he interacts with me, not just on the pitch, but off the pitch, and we have a great relationship all around. So, I think you can see it on the pitch. He's a dream for someone like me to play with, and someone I'm very grateful to have in the team with me.
Thank you, Milan. Safe travels.
Thank you.
Ivan, go ahead.
Milan, tonight, which of the goals was your favorite, and which one was the toughest to score, and why?
I think my favorite and probably the toughest is the header. I'm not known for scoring goals with my head, I'd say. So it's a little funny to score 2 in a row now, but yeah, it's a great header and a great ball by Anas, and I felt like it was good striker play, and I feel like if I could score goals like that and add that to my arsenal, then it'll only help me as a striker to be even more dangerous. And I'm always trying to improve and always trying to get better in different ways. So just a couple weeks ago, me and Marcos were working on headers, and now I scored 2 weeks in a row. So once again, going back to my teammates, helping me on the training pitch, helping me in the match to set me up for chances. So I would go with that one.
And what has changed since playing in Orange County and going to play in the Mark? Coming to San Diego, what's changed in your game, you as a person, in just in that amount of time?
Yeah, I mean, a ton. I love this process. I love this game. I'm so in love and so so eager to learn and get better every day. And I think that's something that you should have in any line of work or any part of your life. And just because I scored goals tonight, I want to go back and watch and see what I could do better, and see the chances I missed. So I think having an open mind, and it's not always easy. I went to Denmark and didn't play for 4 or 5 months, so I was in the gym every day and pushing off the pitch to try and develop more and more. So I owe a lot of credit to the people at Northland for helping me off the pitch, always doing finishing, always trying to stay as sharp as I can, and improve during periods where maybe it's not so easy in your mind or in your head. So I'm so infatuated with this game, and I can't wait to continue to improve and continue to push on and keep fighting through different barriers, because for me that's ultimately what I want to do in my career, is keep pushing on through as many things as I can.
Milan,
Thank you.
to end the night for you, can you just talk about a little bit of having a group of supporters make the trip down to Vancouver? You can hear them out, outnumbered, but you can still hear them in the stands. And then also just want to ask you, you had your hometown watching. What does it feel like for you, knowing that you have all this support back home, and what does it mean for you?
Yeah, I'm so humbled by it. I think I don't deserve it, honestly, and the support since I got here, before the goals, before anything, it's truly so humbling for me, and I can't believe the supporters are constantly traveling, using their own money to come here and watch the matches, and they're chanting not just tonight but in other matches, and we're so grateful to them as a team. And then of course, like my family going back home to this thing, it makes me it gets me emotional, because I love my city, and I love my family very much, and it brings me a lot of pride to make them proud.